Hello there everyone and welcome back to some more DML Reborn. So, today we are going to be hatching the Pharaoh Dragon, which is the reward for, I believe, 120 days of logging into the game, which just shows that we've had this account for quite a while now, but I just don't really play on it actively enough. Because if I did, we'd probably be like level 80 by now. But there we go, we've got dragon number 83 at the time, and we got our baby Pharaoh Dragon here. So, I do like the daily login reward dragons, since they're sort of like a little milestone that we can say, look, we've had this account for this long, and this is how many dragons we have, blah blah blah. So it's not too bad overall, but along with him, we'll also be taking on a couple of enchantment fights, just to see how our team's doing, because it is so difficult trying to sort out enchantment fights and stuff like that. Honestly, it's a massive pain in the neck. And at the time we were taking part, or we are still actually doing the Christmas event. It's just at the time we had to do fights, so the easiest way to do that was just to go back here and defeat this first fight over and over again. I mean, it's the quickest way to do it, not the most optimal, but definitely helps if you're sort of in a rush and trying to finish stuff off. So I have really been trying to focus on upgrading this Hellhound Dragon because his typing is extremely good. You'll see we finally got level 6 on his fire element, which means that his fire element is actually super duper useful for us now. And oh wait, no, I didn't mean to train the ginger. No. That is not the dragon I wanted to use. Whoopsie daisy. What a waste of money that was. But no, we've got him here. We just have to do training, obviously, because training at any level is extremely good if you're trying to take on map fights and stuff like that. Not that we really need it for enchantment fights, because I don't think it makes any difference, but in case we do take on any regular fights, then this training will come in super duper handy. And there we go. He's got all of his bonuses, so I guess we'll see what happens. I guess we could try this fight out first before we do any of our enchantment stuff. Main reason I want enchantment is because the sooner we get like this Hellhound enchanted to at least, you know, level 1, the better off we're gonna be. And oh, that lightning dragon missed his attack. That's super nice. You do that for me. You keep missing your attack, please. And they do a lot of damage, so even with that miss just then, I don't know if we're going to be able to do this fight, because you see how much damage our team takes. And that is one of the problems with making the team the way that it is. You know, we have some super high damage dragons, but they don't have a whole lot of defense, which is the main issue. I don't think we can do this unless this lightning dragon here misses, which he didn't. We got pretty close in this fight though, considering that they're a few levels above us, so he's probably gonna kill us. Yeah. If he'd have missed one more attack, we would have won that. But I think if we just change around the order of our team here, we might actually be able to do this fight. So we'll pop in him first, then we'll still pop in our Agave Dragon here, and we'll see how this fight goes this time. The main reason I'm sort of trying to avoid using our Rust Dragon is because all of these enemies are energy dragons, so they will demolish us basically. But oh god, he missed again. That's actually super useful. You know, the more turns that our dragons stay alive, the better, because then we can build up Dragon Fury, we can wreck everything. More missing! You know, it can't just be me, but recently the AI on some of these dragons has been really bad, like enemy dragons, and they just seem to miss all the time. I can't be the only one that this is happening to. It's happened for multiple, like, Reborn episodes in a row, so I don't know. Look! I can't even make this stuff up. Well, we got Dragon Fury anyway. This fight is over, so we can do fights against dragons that are like 5-6 levels above us if we get lucky and we play it pretty decently, but you know, not too shabby being able to do quest 66 already. Not too shabs at all. I feel like some of the other map fights are probably going to be a little bit too difficult for us yet though, but you see what I mean? We're so close to being able to at least enchant him to level 1, I want to be able to use him in this enchantment league, because all of these enemy dragons are a super high level in comparison to the dragons that we have, and the main reason for that is just that, I've been trying to put off leveling up dragons for as long as I possibly can. I don't do pretty much any map fights in a day, and we still seem to get enough food to level stuff up somehow. And that just comes down to the fact that I only ever use this Android account when it comes to event time. So, keeping our dragons at a relatively similar level is going to help us, because if we ever get castle events, that's going to mean that we can use any of our dragons to help us through all those tiers. I think the only dragon type or element that we're missing is Void? I think it's Void. So we need to probably level up a Void Dragon soon as well. I think we'll have to use our Melon Dragon in this fight here. I don't think our little Rusty can do it on his own. So close. So close, yet so far. Oh well, being able to do even a single Enchantment League fight with these dragons is impressive to me. Again, it's just, me trying to hold back so I don't overuse as many materials as I possibly can is going to make progress a little bit slow, but when we get the legendaries and that we need, we're going to have a ton of materials, we're going to have a ton of scrolls ready, and it's basically just going to all be prepped. And look, we're one away! Why do you do this to me, game? One material away. Feels bad, man. Feels super bad. And now we have to sit here and try and reset until we get a fight that we can do. A level 18 Radiant, I doubt greatly that we can do this fight. What level is that Agave? Level 19. Yeah, we can't do that one with a single Agave dragon. I do know the struggle of trying to get through the Enchantment League fights at a low level. The Enchantment League is very difficult early on, but that's the joy in it. When you eventually get super high level dragons, you can start wrecking stuff. And I'm just going to attempt this for the sake of it, because, we can't do the fights anyway. Might as well give it a go. This level 18 is going to more than half health us. Maybe I should use a shield potion. And a level 16, that's a good sign. Maybe he'll have like another level 16 that's really bad as his last dragon. Although I think we've taken too much damage to be able to successfully do this fight. A level 18. Well, I don't know if using that shield potion would have still allowed us to do this fight. Obviously, if we'd used Final Vengeance or something else, we probably would have been able to do this. But I don't think it's worth wasting the potions on this fight. So we'll just let our Agave die here. It does feel bad, but we'll cut our losses. Eventually, we'll start wrecking everyone in the Enchantment League, and we'll be good to go. You just gotta be really patient with this game, and accept that at a low level, you are gonna be very behind everyone else. But everyone's come from the bottom to the top. Even the guys that have 8 level 84 star dragons, they had to start somewhere. They've been through this struggle before. So don't think like, oh god, I'm so bad at this game just because I can't do the Enchantment League. That's not quite the case. That's not quite the case at all. And he's gonna do so much damage. When he gets enchanted, this Hellhound, whoo-wee, you're gonna be seeing how much damage he does. But that's what you get for, using one of the strongest epics in the game in terms of, like, damage stats. The only problem is, for all of the damage that an epic has, they normally don't have an awful lot of health. So we do need to prioritize one-shotting things. So the sooner we get Striker, the better off we'll be. You can make defensive teams, but in my opinion, I don't think they work out quite as well as just having full-blown, assassin, glass cannon sort of teams. I don't think they do quite as much in terms of, progressing in the map. So that's why we're going with this sort of stance. But for now, I'm going to try and finish off this Holidays event as soon as I can. And, we'll have some more DML Reborn soon, don't worry. But until next time, I will see you then.